Hi, welcome to SBR Sports Picks. I'm Peter Loshak. See you next is Mike Brenner. This is the MLB Odds Couple show for Monday, July 25th. Mike Brenner on Saturday. I went 1-0.
All right.
Friday, 0-8, baby! 0-8! Woo!
Give me 5 on that one.
0-8, baby. I'll take a bow. You got to take a bow. 0-8.
Yeah, I took a bow, but it wasn't because of that. I took a bow from the bat, hitting me in the back of the head.
Jesus. All right, so let's throw the records up there. Mike Brenner, it's not looking good for you either.
No, it isn't. It's real bad.
You're down into the 30s.
I know. It's bad. It's
and
bad.
I'm all of a sudden down to double digits negative.
It's all right,
but I can bounce back. I think I got a bunch of plays here.
I feel it too, Pete. And I'm not going to press no button. But again, I stated out there, it's not my strength. And the football's right around the corner, baby. I'm waiting. But right now we got some work to do in basketball. Bounce back spot. I see a couple good games.
Baseball is kind of one of my semi-strengths, though. But I'm actually doing. Yeah, I mean it's sometimes I forgot what the games were, but I remember one of them was I had Detroit on the first 5 innings. They were up like 4-1 or 4-2. Then they give up 4 runs
in the bottom of the 5th.
Yeah, and then there was the Boston game, which I had. They had bases loaded, nobody out, with Big Poppy in the bottom of the 9th. Couldn't even tie it up. Yeah. And that's just what happens in baseball. And those things always happen on the same cards. You know what I mean?
And they always seem to happen on the day when I pick that team. Yeah. So it's all right. Hey, we got to bounce back. That's
okay, we'll bounce back. All right, let's start off with let's see. Let's start off with the interesting game. All right, this is one that
I do have to tell you this, and I put it out on Twitter yesterday because I got pounded Friday and Saturday. I said, fellas, guess what? I'm making up for it with one solid play, and I put 2 dimes on the Blue Jays on the run line yesterday. Posted it, everything, and paid back $21.30. So nice. That's the only thing I played yesterday.
Nice. J.A. Happ with nice
shut
lefty,
him down.
And Seattle is vulnerable against lefties, as we know.
Bounce back with that. Had to throw that in there too.
All right, sounds good. Yeah. All right. So the first play that I want to, I'm not going to give it, but it's a borderline. It's interesting. I would love to give Houston here at minus 145. Houston is they're like the Texas Rangers of the post 30 games. I mean, their record over their past 50 games is ridiculous. And I'm assuming you caught this, but maybe you caught this at home. They just brought up their top prospect, who's just a freaking ridiculous. The only problem is they don't have anywhere to play him.
I know.
Because they can't put him at shortstop or at second base. But so now they've just added another awesome bat. This is a strong team now.
It's real strong, and they've picked up so much momentum. It's just like last year, except even stronger. And what it's done, it's put a lot of momentum in Keuchel. He's finally feeling like a Cy Young Award winner again. I'm not touching that game though. How about you, Pistol?
I mean, the problem is that Pineda had a great start last time.
Yeah, he did.
And he's one of these guys who's like half his starts are awesome, and half his starts he gives up like 4 or 5 runs. And Keuchel is good, but he's not lights out. You know what I mean?
I know.
He's definitely.
What's the line on that anyway?
And that's the other problem is that the line's like right there. If it was like 180, I wouldn't touch it. If it was like 120, I'd be all over it. It's minus 145.
Wow, and it's in Houston?
Yeah.
Oosh, Pete, you're talking to me right here. Yeah. Pineda's not that good.
Well, at times he is. Did you see
on
his
the road?
start?
But on the road.
No. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
You know what, Pete? I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Give me the full game money line. I'm going to take Houston. No, I'm serious.
All right, I'll go
think
with
Keuchel does it.
Well, we can give you the Greek. The best line is minus 143. Of course, SBRodds.com is where I'm looking at all these lines. And
Shopping,
I'm seeing a bunch of 145s, 146s, but the Greek has 143. And
I'll
go on that with you as well. I'll take the minus 1 line. The money line part will be minus 143, and the run line part will be plus 147 at Pinnacle. So that'll work out to almost dead even money. Yeah, I mean, it's just Houston is.
You got to believe in this team. You have to. It's time to start doing it. And I keep waiting for like that next game, something to confirm it, and they just keep doing it. And
I'm not sold on the Yankees. The only problem is just Pineda.
That's okay. I like it.
Yeah, and then the other
momentum's a hard thing to slow
down. The other
down.
problem is if Pineda gives you 6 strong innings, then you got that bullpen who will lock it out for you. But it's all right. I'll take him on the minus 1 line. I got a bunch of other plays.
I like it, Pete.
I'll tell you the first one that I'm going to take, and it's going to be Detroit on the first 5 innings. Now, we got Verlander against Pomerantz. So Pomerantz was good
up until the 4th inning.
Yeah,
he looked great the first 3, and then the 4th inning, that's when he gave up.
But I was going to say he was good before he came to Boston. He was putting up some good starts, and then he got
Well, he's only had 1 start for Boston, so we can't judge him on that.
Yeah.
But guess what? That 1 start, he looked good for the first 3. I think he's going to tighten up.
Yeah, he might, right?
But Verlander, he looked good last time out too. So
yeah, I'm going to take Detroit on the first 5 innings, and I'm going to take bookmaker DSI at plus 120. Okay. Hopefully,
that Traeger pistol,
Verlander will be okay, and Pomerantz is a guy who might give some good starts for these Red Sox. But on this today, I'll go against him. What do you have for us, Mike Brenner?
All right, I'm going to go with this, and I like it. I'm taking Toronto. All right, they're 3-0 against National League teams so far. All right, they're only 4-4 since the break, so they've been struggling a bit. Yesterday, all right, They got the win. They needed that, the 2-0 win. But Sanchez is just, this guy's just automatic.
Yeah.
He's damn near, reminds me of
Really
old lefty
impressive.
Steve Carlton back in the day, which was a ticket cashing machine.
And Ray is automatic in the other direction.
I think so. And, Padres had that late win, that walk-off yesterday. But before that, they had, they swept the Giants, but their offense is, it's explosive at times in little spurts, and I think Sanchez is the one to shut down that spurt. Plus, guess who else is coming back today? Batista's back, and this team's picking up steam. Pistol, I like the first half run line. Talk to me on
the first half run line for Toronto would be -155.
Okay, how about the full game run line?
Full game run line would be best line we could give you -125.
Okay, and also what I'm going to do with them is I'm going to do a team total, and I'm thinking that should be about.
Okay, you mean Toronto on the over?
No, Toronto's team total.
Yeah, on the over. So
excuse me,
the full game total for this one is 9.5. So that means the Toronto total.
It's 5 or 5.5, right?
It's not going to be 5. It's going to be 5.5.
Yeah, I'm taking it. I think they're exploding today.
Okay,
so
we'll give you
whatever
I see at Pinnacle after we. Let me just think first because I want to go. It's just the line is so high, man. All right, I'll take it on -1. I'll take it -1. The money line part is -254, and the run line part -125. So that's going to work out to like -200 or -190 or something. But I'll take it Toronto -1. It's just I don't like the traveling for San Diego either.
That's the main thing. The travel's got it, and it's their first time ever playing in Toronto. Also, All right, what else do you got?
They are hitting home runs, but that's all right. Okay, and then here's another one. Here's another one I'm going to give. Is
this a no-brainer?
No, none of these are no-brainers, which is probably a good sign. I'm going to give Philly on the first 5 innings. Miami's bringing up this guy, Costart, and he, if you look at his stats in the majors, he had major control issues. He was not doing well in the majors. Then they sent him down to the minors, and did he do well there? Nope. He didn't do well in the minors either. So Philly,
Philadelphia.
Not the kind of lineup I want to be taking for sure. But I'll take him in this one spot on the first 5 innings, and it will be plus 125 bookmaker DSI.
Yeah, I think Hellickson's going to get that done.
Hopefully, I mean, look, and yeah. This makes me nervous, but I'll take it. I mean, Miami's lineup is one that's like starting to improve, and one that I'm looking to a bet on in the future, and certainly Philly.
Well, we
right
both
now.
said it. They're going to pick up some steam. Mattingly's, they're buying what he's selling.
And I don't like Philly, but in this spot, I'm willing to take it. Hopefully,
and guess who's coming up? And right around the corner, D. Gordon will be back before you know it. So look out.
He's
that
not
team.
back yet. All right, what else do you have for us?
I'm going with the Cubbies today with Arrieta, and it's going to be a high one. But I just think that win against the Mets for him, it really got him back. Not totally on track.
No, it was a good start.
It was a really good start and gave him some confidence. What I do like though is Gonzalez. He's not pitching well, all right, and he's pitching well, but he's getting no run support. And I think today mentally, Cubs go to Chi-Town, against the Sox, get it done. First half run line, Pistol Pete.
First half run line for the Cubs would be -130.
Okay, and full game run line.
Full game run line for the Cubs. Best line at Pinnacle -105.
Okay, all right. I could have grabbed that. Okay, I'm going to take that. I'm going to take both of them. I like it. I just think that, the Sox they're struggling.
Yeah, for sure. Gonzalez is very up and down though. He either gets crushed or he pitches like 6 or 7 good innings. But you're right. If Arrieta is back in the groove, you might be jumping on that train right.
And by the way, when Fowler came back, as we both said, it's going to make a difference. His very first at bat, home run, went deep, had 3 hits that game.
No, the Cubs I was down on for a while, and now I'm starting to be on them again.
Yeah, Solar's going to be in the lineup today too.
I took him yesterday, and so I took a second nap. All right.
Okay, good, Pete. I like it. You going to jump on or what?
No, I'm not going to, just because the line is just too high. And the main reason is because Gonzalez is so unpredictable.
You could say it. You could say, hell no, Mike, I'm not tailing you. Remember that song? Don't tail me, bro. I'm cold as ice.
If I were going to take him, I would definitely take the Cubs on the run line. The problem is just Gonzalez is capable of giving 6 or 7 strong innings. So, all right. Then there's another one that I'm going to give here, and that is going to be Cincinnati on the first 5 innings run line.
There he is, Freehold, New Jersey, baby.
Against Peavy, and Peavy's been pitching well, especially. Well, actually not, but he's been good at home.
Yeah.
He's been getting results at home, and but DeSclafani has been really dealing, and I'm just hoping that he can have another strong start. And if that does happen, then I'm thinking that the first 5 innings run line would.
He's been getting some decent run support too. So with that,
the problem is I don't quite. I'm not sure if I'm loving Cincinnati's bats here on the road.
They're on the road, right? Yeah.
But I'm willing to take the first 5 innings run line plus a half at -120.
Pull that trigger, Pistol Pete. Let's do it.
Okay, you got anything else?
No, I'm done.
All right.
I'm wrapping up with that.
I got one other. I'm going to take the LA Angels, also on the first 5 innings run line, right? Santiago against Kennedy. Now, KC is just a lineup that I'm willing to fade right now, right?
Yeah, I think that's really going to be a good thing.
They're just sluggish, not really getting it done. Kennedy is decent, but Santiago, his last start was a little bit shaky, but before that, he was really doing well. And I think he might bounce back here with a nice start. And I don't think Casey's going to challenge him if he's good. And so I'll take the Angels, first 5 innings plus a half, minus 130.
Okay.
That one I'm liking.
I like that.
And I'll take one other.
I knew it. You can't stop them. You can only hope to contain them.
I'll take Oakland on the second half. This guy Mengden is starting for Oakland, but he'll be out by the second half. And Texas, they're coming back up, but it's just I'm just.
Hey, they
not
lost
totally
Fielder
sold on
for the whole year, buddy.
Yeah.
That team is. I think mentally they're going to.
He wasn't doing much, but
no,
yeah,
he really wasn't. He wasn't. I don't think it was a huge loss. Maybe that might even springboard the other way, Pistol Pete.
All right, so why don't you review?
I'll
your
review
picks?
and then I'll plug something while you review your 38 picks and all that piece of paper you got. All right, guys, I got to do it, and I'm not just talking about it. It's time to cash some tickets. I'm going with the Cubbies first half run line and also the full game run line. I'm going with Houston full game money line. Dallas Keuchel to get it done today. And wrapping it up, I'm going with those Blue Jays who cashed a big ticket for me yesterday. I'm going to take them on the first half run line, the full game run line, and the team total over 5.5. I've got that's 6 picks, Pistol Pete. God, I would love to go 6-0 today. I need it.
All right, so I'm on Cincy first half run line, Oakland second half, Philly first half, Detroit first half, Angels first half run line, and I guess I did say I was going with Toronto.
It.
Yeah, Toronto -1 and Houston -1. Ooh, I hope that doesn't come back to bite me in the ass. Those are some big favorite lines right there.
Hey, speaking of biting you in the ass, how about
Jesus
Sportsbook Review Guide? Guys, you got to make sure you know who you're playing with, okay? Seriously, it's like the Better Business Bureau of the industry. So check it out. You want to play with one of our top-rated books, and guess what? Get ready to start opening up some accounts. Do the line shopping. You're going to have several accounts that are going to benefit you for college and NFL. Am I right, Pistol Pete?
Yes, and also, speaking about biting you in the ass, SBRodds.com. Also, speaking about biting you in the ass, OCDpicks.com.
Bam!
There we go.
All right.